What's up, guys? Corey Allen here with JT.
Good morning.
Tell him what's happening.
I'm turning myself into the Charleston police to be arrested for allegedly defacing a Ukrainian flag that was hung up by some private citizens from the front of our city hall, which is illegal, by the way. But it was a flag that was apparently signed by a bunch of people. They had signed their names to this Ukrainian flag and hung it on City Hall. So I took my dog for a walk the other day, saw it, and decided to sign it myself. And apparently the city wants to arrest me for that, so here we go.
So apparently they hung a Ukrainian flag up at City Hall, and before they did that, they had a bunch of people write on the Ukrainian flag, and here you can see that in these pictures. And so then they hung the flag up, which you can see here, and that flag has been there for days, I guess. Over a week. And JT sees it, a bunch of people wrote on it, he writes on it, then he gets a call saying he needs to turn himself in to jail for destruction of private property. The first person to get arrested, and allegedly they say that he wrote the word fascist on it. So, in order to prove that they're not fascists, they arrest him for doing something that a dozen other people also did.
I think it's hilarious that American veterans are going to jail for signing on foreign flags that are being hung from our government buildings.
That is pretty intense. That's the headline right there, right? U.S. veteran arrested for writing on foreign flag hanging on United States City Hall.
And just for the record, this isn't even necessarily a war protest. Ukraine is extremely anti-gay. They have no gay rights in that country whatsoever. So as a gay man from the City of Charleston, being expected to show solidarity with Ukraine, I think I'm allowed to have an opinion. And I'm just really surprised that the Democrat-led City of Charleston, who is, they're Democrats. We all know what they stand on. And they're supporting the straightest, whitest Christian country in Ukraine at the cost of American citizens.
Mm-hmm.
Now. I find that awkward.
I think that JT might be the first person to get arrested
protesting
Ukraine in America, and he's a U.S. veteran.
A gay U.S. veteran.
A gay conservative U.S. veteran. This is intense, and this is not a one-off. They have been coming after JT for a long time. We've got a lot that we're going to follow up on with that. But stay tuned, because he's turning himself in, and we're going to go ahead and get him bonded out.
See you soon.
See you soon. Hurt walk.
Hands up, don't shoot. Slava Ukrainian. I have a reservation. I have a reservation for a single person. Yes, sir.
Hey, Texas Fest.
Nice
Oh,
to
I
meet
didn't speak to you yesterday. I spoke to the other guy. Yeah, you can speak with me.
Yeah.
You ready to get this taken care of?
Yeah.
You got anything you need to pass off?
I
You got,
passed all that off. I can get you beat all this. Are they gonna let me keep this because it's cold?
I think they take it off. You'll put it in property. Which
They're gonna just
give
give it to you.
No.
I'll keep your clothes?
You'll keep your clothes. I just don't know about a jacket. Okay, no, that's fine.
So that's it. Y'all don't handcuff me or nothing?
Yeah, you're gonna come back here. We're gonna start the paperwork and get you on your way.
I can't get a photo op with it. What if I refuse to go back there with you?
Then you go in there and listen.
Oh, man. Don't make us more of this.
No,
Oh, dude, it's already so much.
Thank you so much. I want
You're gonna prove
I
we're
want a
not
picture in hand.
fascists. What's that?
I want a picture in hand.
Oh, you get your
Corey.
mugshot stuff.
What do you think? Should I make them do it?
No.
No.
That's not making it any more than
See y'all later.
All right, guys. It's 11:30. Bond court just got done. They are telling Tyler. So remember, this is destruction of private property. So it has nothing to do with the City of Charleston, apparently. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not public property, even though it was hanging over public property. Which there are actually ordinances against. It should be considered abandoned if it's actually private property. on public property. There's some ordinances we're going to talk about later when we fill this whole thing up and discuss more about this. But they said that he cannot even go or be within 5 blocks of City Hall. How does that work? What in the world? This just gets crazier and crazier. So, we got some phone calls to make. Need to find out who this private property belonged to be honest with you. We're really going to have to find out. So, stay tuned. It's going to get better.